And welcome to the Rock Radar. My name is Smitty from the What the Hell Everything podcast. Another reaction in my quest through space to open rock and roll minds and getting back yet again into Rory Gallagher, who I am falling more and more in love with the more and more I hear. And live today, who is responsible for giving me this suggestion? It is Chris from months ago, and I'm just now getting to Walk on Hot Coals, Old Gray Whistle Test 1973. From what I'm looking at, it looks to be the Old Gray Whistle Test was, the Old Gray Whistle Test is a show. So we're going to get into that. But before we do that, let's get the message out. All about the message. On April 1st, 2021, I ditched a career I absolutely hated to better myself and do the things I've always wanted to do. And that included my growing love and obsession with Ireland. I want to learn everything. Culture, history, mythology, music, and the language. Which, if I'm being honest, looks really hard to learn, but I'm going to give it the old Smith try. Then, of course, there is my love of pubs and the role that they've played throughout history, and no better example of that than on that beautiful, beleaguered island in the North Atlantic, Ireland. April 1st, 2026, I depart for the Emerald Isle, and for 1 year, I'll hike town by town and conduct interviews with pub owners, pub regulars, historians, town know-it-alls, musicians, and basically anybody that wants to talk to me. If you'd like to support the project and the journey, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month, but just liking a video or subscribing to the channel and following the journey is just as helpful. I'm always looking for volunteers to work as liaisons for the project too, so if you live in Ireland and know people, feel free to hit me up. This is a huge goal and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast begins April 26th and will be my life's work. Thank you. And now that that's done, it's Rory Gallagher, Walk on Hot Coals from 1973, the Old Grey Whistle Test.
Gallagher closes tonight's Whistle Test with another from his Blueprints LP, and this is Walk on Hot Coals. We'll see you again next Tuesday. Until then, bye-bye.
He starts ripping before he's done talking. I love it. Woo! I'm going to stop and rewind it to right till we get into that solo. I was looking for a good pause point, just to try, one thing I missed when the last Rory reaction I did was to taste his first band. And one thing I just really missed was that, like I've said before, that kind of duel that Jerry McAvoy on bass does with Rory, man, and just missing that back and forth with the rhythm section as well. It's just its own thing, and as soon as you hear it, you're like, oh man, it's just so fucking good. But that rhythm, that first couple minutes of the song, Pretty straightforward, but I mean, it was just tight and the sound fucking good. Rory, man. I am enjoying those fucking keys, man. That just keeps hitting harder and harder. Just that basic riff that's right there. That is just so catchy. The more and more I hear it, the longer it goes on. Woo. The way that rhythm section is keeping that going. It's such a low fucking tone. So cool. always know there's going to be some fun fucking jam. I'm just trying to think of like the in the crowd for that performance. You're like, oh man, am I here to see Rory Gallagher? Am I here to see Loggins and Messina? Am I here to see Bette Midler? Then probably stoked that you waited till Rory Gallagher. The point of the story is that that was fucking awesome. Like always, man. I am thinking about what Rory album or live set I should check out next. Patreon.com/we3 Smiths. Link is in the description. Got a lot of stuff from Rory already on Patreon live sets. And is there a live set? I think so. There's definitely an album reaction and some other stuff from Rory as well, some other live stuff. So what should I do? What should be the next one? Let me know, and please consider liking and subscribing and all the things. And, of course, the What the Hell Everything podcast, where I'm just yapping, and titled What the Hell Everything. It's pretty much the motto and theme of this whole channel. I'm out. Have a good one. What the hell everything?